And we're live with our news broadcast at 8 a.m. We're going to toss it over to Jake with the weather.
You guys, it's cold. I mean, I went and got gas, and I could only stand outside for like 5 minutes. The wind is brutal out here, guys. It's terrible. Be sure you bundle up. Maybe put on some toboggan or maybe some gloves or mittens, something like that. Just be sure you bundle up. It's cold. Back to you, Sims.
Nice weather update there, Jake. Thanks for giving us that very colorful update on the weather today. Now to Tanner with sports.
Sombreros are just ponchos in the shape of a taco hat. Back to you, Sims.
Awesome. And now we will toss it back over to your regularly scheduled Under Controllers podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Under Controllers podcast. I am Jake.
I am Sims or Peyton, whatever Jake decides to call me this podcast.
I call you Sims most of the time.
And my name is Tanner.
One of the things we do want to go ahead and throw back out there, me and Sims mentioned this, I think, last time. I want us to throw our gamer tags out there, too. In a perfect world, I'd have what's called I believe it's called a lower 3/4 is what it's called. No, a lower third is what it's called. And it's I never knew this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm about to explain it because you know exactly what I'm talking about. You just don't know what it's called. You know how whenever like a newscaster is giving an interview and they'll have somebody and it's got like the person that they're interviewing and it has their name and like what relevance they have to the situation. Like this is an expert on tornadoes or something like that. And it's got their name and everything on the bottom of it. That's called a lower third. I didn't know that that's what it was called.
I didn't know that thing had a name.
Yeah, I didn't know it had a name either. I just thought it was called like a nameplate or something. So in a perfect world, I would have what's called a lower third below our names. And
you do the same thing with like the Marvel question.
I do that with the Marvel questions, but not quite to the ability that
That's
I do this with.
You can just do a similar thing. I don't know.
I wanted to have a picture, man. I need to get it like a picture. Tanner, you could probably do that, couldn't you? Make a picture
Of
that's got our name, and then
I can do that.
our gamer tags under it. But my gamer tag is Noble7, spelled Nobel 7X777. That is my gamer tag. If you want to add me on
I go by
Xbox.
too much.
Huh?
Because like on Marvel Snap, everyone throws it a lot. It's YT/under controllers.
Yeah.
But my like normal tag
On
and
Xbox
everything
Live.
else is like Penguin Peyton, capital P for Penguin. But then there's some things that go by like Penguin 1224.
Mm.
So
That's what you go by on Twitch, isn't it?
yeah,
That's what I thought. 'Cause I
don't
noticed that you
stream
were a
on
recent,
Twitch or anything.
Well, I noticed that you were a recent follower
Yeah.
on my Twitch stream.
Recent follower on the Noble 7 Twitch stream.
Go ahead, Tanner. What's your gamer tag?
And my gamer tag is Nuclear Angel. I don't know. I'm pretty sure on. Yeah, it's 2025 for definite because that's my graduation year and also Black Ops 2 Nuketown.
Yep.
Nice.
And I think my Xbox tag, it's Nuclear Angel. I think the Ace capitalized in it, and I think it's 479.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Hang on, wait,
it's
I can
4
tell you.
Yeah, it's 479.
I can tell you. I've got the Xbox app.
I'll say you
right
have
now.
the app. You can probably pull it up.
I was going to look at the Discord because I think it might be different on Discord. Hang on,
Yeah.
I can pull it up on Xbox 1 second.
I think my Discord is the Penguin.
Mine's.
Does anybody want to share what Tyler's new Discord name is changed to?
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
nah, let him
Yeah,
find
I saw
it.
that.
Let him find it. Just let him find it. It's so much funnier if you just let him find it. I don't know if he's figured it out yet.
Did Chase do that?
Chase did that.
Wait, he didn't change it himself?
Nope, Chase did that. Chase absolutely did that.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
How?
moderator.
You can do it too because you're a mod.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, you're a mod. You
I
can do
swear
it.
I didn't. I thought he did that.
Nope.
Oh. I thought it was just a funny joke that like Tyler did himself.
Nope. Chase absolutely did that. Okay,
Interesting.
yours
I
is
didn't know
just
about that.
Nuclear Angel on Xbox Live.
All right.
Just Nuclear Angel for Tanner's.
I swear I remembered 479 somewhere in there because I couldn't do 369 for some reason.
Why is that
Because I
reason?
messed up in spelling it.
sorry, I just have to text my wife back real quick. She her and her sister out on a little
ladies' night.
Yeah, ladies' night date, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they're hanging out.
My wife,
I'm just checking on her.
Going to New Orleans right now.
She's also on a girls trip, more of, huh?
Yeah.
My wife is in Switzerland. Switzerland.
Only in your mind, buddy. Only in your mind.
My son is here.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah. We are stuck with the children. Do you want to introduce Gizmo, everybody? Claire, come here. I think y'all know mine.
George
is in his kennel.
George wants to be a part of this.
So, go ahead and introduce yours.
Well, this is Gizmo. I'm gonna lick the mic a little bit. You might hear that nice ASMR.
Claire decided she didn't.
No. He's part Chihuahua. And a lot of parts other stuff.
Claire decided she didn't want to stay in my lap very long, but y'all saw her for about 5 seconds. She's part Chihuahua as well. The first question I have for you guys, and I really wish that Tyler was here. He was unable to make it tonight for some reason. We're not sure yet. He just said he wasn't able to make it. So
personal reasons.
Yeah, that's all we can come up with. But the first question that I want to have is, what is the most disturbing movie that you have ever seen? Or like I wanted to use the term worst, but like most disturbing, because you could say worst movie ever. It's like, oh well, it's like the Death Note Netflix adaptation.
I'm gonna have to get more clarification on this.
Okay.
You mean disturbing as in like you don't want to watch the movie anymore? Like you won't watch it anymore? Or do you mean disturbing is like it was a bad movie, but it was like hilariously bad?
Disturbing is in like you never want to see that movie again.
All right.
So I can name mine. Tanner, do you have one? You sound like you had one immediately.
Human Centipede was that was pretty bad.
Yeah. I have never actually seen probably any of the movies we're about to talk about, even the one that I have, but like I heard a description of mine, like somebody went through and told what happened. I was like, like I was not okay for the rest of the day and a little bit the next day after I heard what happens in the movie. But the Human Centipede, and like I wish Tyler was here because I knew that was going to be his answer.
There was also
like, for a fact,
a movie called The Walrus, I think was what it was.
Tusk.
Oh, Tusk.
I know which one you're talking about.
Jake already knows.
And there was one called Teeth, but I'm not going to say anything else about that.
I've heard about that one too. There were several people in high school telling me about Teeth. That one's on Netflix. If you want to go check it out, it's it's scary.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Viewer discretion advised for all of these.
The first thing that comes to mind for me is The Room. It's like
The Room. I've never heard of that one.
It's like one of them, like the worst movies ever made.
Really?
Like the guy who made it, I can't think of his name right now, but like he like lied about everything. No one really knows how he got into film school or how he got the money to make the movie.
Really?
Because it was crazy, but like it's not like a movie I would never watch again because it's just so bad. It's funny to watch. Like they made The Disaster Artist, which is like the movie they made joking about that movie. But they're like I just think about that one, but it's like it's not one that I would never watch again.
It's not disturbing. It's not just
disturbing.
A bad movie.
It's just a bad movie.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like that would be something that Chase and Tyler would do: lie about filming school and then go make a really, really horrible movie.
That sounds like a Chase thing. Like, that's for sure.
Not gonna spoil the movie for anybody who wants to watch it, but there's multiple sex scenes in the movie.
Yeah. And
in one scene, the dude's not humping her, he's humping her stomach area. And it's very obviously seen. Like in the scene, you're like,
what's going on here?
Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure if I should be watching this.
I don't know what this is.
It's obviously that it's meant to be a sex scene.
Yeah.
But he's like humping her stomach.
Like every Rob Zombie movie like ever made. It's like, oh, this is gonna be a scary movie. Oh no. That's what that is.
The reason I ask is there's there's several YouTubers that have recently done the disturbing movie Iceberg.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's like 8 tiers. And like on the top you got like Friday the 13th.
But I think those movies are like supposed to be disturbing.
Yeah. Like, well, no. Hang on, it gets worse. So like the movies at like the top is like Friday the 13th. What's the one Freddy Krueger's in? Nightmare on Elm Street. Halloween, stuff like that. And then like tier 2 is like The Human Centipede, and I think The Hills Have Eyes is in that one. What's the other one? There was another one that I had in my mind.
The movie that y'all are like, this is the most disturbing, is only tier 2 of their 8.
Yes, and you get down to the bottom, and literally the only things on the bottom are what's called like mixtapes, and they're called mixtape films, and it's like literally like torture and death scenes, like real life death scenes of people dying, and they put that stuff in with just terrible things. It's very, very sickening. Like I'm very surprised that some of these people made these movies of kind of like why. So I've watched about 3 different videos on it, and like I hear there's I've got two that come to my mind. One of which I have not seen, one of which I have not seen in its entirety. So the first one that I have is The Hills Have Eyes, and I'm talking about the 2005 remake of the movie. It came out in like the 70s, but there's a 2005 remake in the movie, and of the movie. And there is a scene, and y'all, do you know the premise of The Hills Have Eyes?
I don't think so.
Tanner, do you? Basically, a family, their car breaks down in the middle of like the desert. It's kind of like it has the beginning of Texas Chainsaw Massacre of like their car breaks down in like the middle of like the desert. Like
that's how so many horror movies happen. It's like somebody's car broke down.
Yeah, and they get stalked by like these mutant people that are like inbred, and like they were affected by like
so basically Wrong Turn.
Yeah, it's kind of like Wrong Turn. Yeah. I think The Hills Have Eyes came first, though.
All right, so that explains half of them.
So that's the entire of The Hills Have Eyes. But what it is it's like they are mutants from like a nuclear waste, I think, or like some kind of like nuclear product of some kind of nuclear testing or something is what they are. And they eat people and they murder people. But the specific reason that it is disturbing to me, is there's one specific scene where they attack and brutalize one of the daughters of this guy, and you know what I'm talking about when I say brutalize.
Yeah.
And what was happening, I was like playing a game, and I was like going back and forth, and I was switching between that movie and like something else, and I just so happened to flip back to that movie, and I was like I think I was playing Fallout 4, and I look up and like I see that happening, and like I'm not joking, like it literally made me sick to my stomach to see that. And I like turned it off. I was like, okay, I can like I was physically sick. Like my stomach was churned from that.
I remember there was a movie like that I watched like a long time ago when I was younger, and it kind of disturbed me. And it was like, I think it was about like this Australian man. I think it's called like Wolf Creek or something.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, it was like this hillbilly guy, and he would go like around the bushes of like Australia and stuff, and he'd like hunt these people down, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like a really gory movie because at one part of it, let's just say something like Friday the 13th scene would happen.
Yeah.
And what he does to that man is unspeakable.
I bet. And the second movie that I have to talk about, and I strongly, and people are going to be in the comments of this video. It's like, Jake's just like scared to watch these movies. I've never seen this movie. I would never watch this movie. I listened to someone describe what happens in this movie, and I don't want to see it ever. I don't want to think about it anymore.
Is it Human Centipede?
No. No. I know about the
I listened to somebody like give me the description of that movie. I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to watch that.
This one is only on tier 3 of the disturbing movie iceberg. It is a Serbian film. It is one of the most gut-wrenching, sickening movies I've ever heard described to me. So, basically, I'm not going into what happens.
You gotta give like a warning before you start describing this movie.
I'm not going to describe it.
Okay.
I'm not going to describe anything of it. I'm just going to say the reason that it was created, because it is sickening. It is legitimately sickening. Like, okay, there's a scene. I'm not going to tell anything that happens, but
yeah, we'll talk about this off camera.
He explains what happens, not in great detail. The guy, he didn't explain it in like great detail, but he talks about it, and I thought one thing happened, and then I went and read the comments, and I understood what it really was, and it was so much more sickening and wrong. Like I was not okay for
So you like looked it
the
up
rest of the night. No, I didn't look it up. Like I went to the comment section of the YouTube video talking about that specific scene, and I thought one thing happened, but something completely different happened, and I definitely never want to see this movie ever. It is dark and disturbing and sickening. There's probably a lot of people that have probably seen this movie, and it's like, oh, it's not that bad. It's like, no. I know it's only on tier 3 of the disturbing movie iceberg, but please, for the love of God, for your own mental health and sanity, please don't watch this movie or watch anything that has to do.
You gotta like watch it and then watch like the Mr. Roger documentary.
I'm not joking.
Right after.
I think after that came on, I said, okay, I need to go watch some Achievement Hunter videos. Like that's immediately like I took a complete 180. It's like I gotta go watch something that's better. That's better for my mental health.
There's 3 podcasts that I listen to now.
Yeah.
Our podcast, the Compound Podcast, which is like a Cubs podcast.
Okay. I was about to say baseball.
Happ.
I was about to say I thought it was a baseball one.
And then I listened to this one that like I recently found because the Compound's only like once a week.
Right.
Or it's every Tuesday. So I was like, I want to find something else to listen to. Because I drive for DoorDash. So I'm like constantly in my car. I'm like tired of listening to music constantly.
Right.
So
that's how I
found this one about conspiracy theories.
Oh, these are fun.
And
these are real fun.
I immediately told my wife, I was like, the first time I come home saying like the aliens are real, they're after us, you gotta lock all the doors. Like I ain't joking around anymore. Like you gotta tell me like calm down.
Yeah, like, what's one of the ones that you've heard?
I've listened. There's like part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is like 2 episodes. They're each like 45 minutes, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Like part 1 is like the 3 that I've listened to right now. One was about like Princess Diana's death.
Okay.
One was about Area 51, like what's actually there. And then one was about like the chemtrails or like the condensation trail. Like you know, whenever you see a jet and you see the white line,
jet tail.
Yeah, like people are like, nah, there's chemicals in that. So they call them the chemtrails.
I mean, there are chemicals in it because it's jet fuel.
Yeah,
the
but
burnt residue
these
of jet
people,
fuel.
like these people are saying that like Agent Orange is in it, but it's white and it's killing people. But so
man, you believe in jets? What are you talking about? You think those? You think those are planes?
What are you
talking about?
Just some drones. But yeah, I haven't gotten like too deep in the rabbit hole yet. Holy crap!
I need to send you. There's this YouTuber that's one of my new favorite YouTubers. His name is Wendigoon, and you know who I'm talking about?
I mean, why are you saying it?
No. That's
like
his name.
one level.
That's
you're
his
one
name.
letter off.
That's his name.
Nah.
And he.
You said that you mess up. You said the wrong letter.
I didn't mess it up.
They're coming for you.
I didn't mess it up. He did a whole video on multiple videos on the conspiracy theory iceberg, and I think the whole ultimately with every single part it is 9 hours long. I'm gonna have to send it to you and let you that'll get you through like 3 or 4 days of DoorDash.
Yeah,
they're very interesting. Go ahead, Tanner. You had something about conspiracy theories.
Oh, I completely forgot.
But they're great. Like, I'll be watching one video on YouTube about like the 9/11 conspiracy or something like that, and then I'm like 7 videos deep and like not believing Sandy Hook was real anymore.
Okay, whoa, all right,
Just
Alex
kidding.
Jones, calm down, calm down there, Alex Jones. We don't want to get canceled.
Actually believe.
Good lord, please. I'm gonna have to
But
edit
there's
that
a
out.
video about it.
Yeah.
If you want to find it, it's not that hard.
Yeah. That's the scary thing about the society we live in. Go ahead, Tanner.
I remember what I was going to say. It was about it was following the disturbing like films and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about this or not, since you used to be like a metal head, I'd say. But there's a music video actually, and it's by Cattle Decapitation, I think is what it is. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I know about cattle decapitation. I also know about friggin'
forced gender reassignment.
Yeah, that's a song.
That's music. The music video to that is literally horrible.
All of the like that and Cannibal Corpse. I mean, just a lot of the okay. So the disturbing movie Iceberg. If you want to talk about any movie that's like past tier 3, just look at a Cannibal Corpse album. Like literally, just look at a Cannibal Corpse album cover. That pretty much sums it up. It's
also I also find it like really weird that they left what's his name on the front of one of the Beatles albums, Charles Manson. I think
he was on the cover of a Beatles album.
Wasn't he the guitarist from L.A.?
I don't know. I know that he was really into the Beatles. Like that was the whole reason that he committed the crimes that he committed, was because he felt like the Beatles were talking to him through their music. That was the reason that he did the whole.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on like the cover of one of their albums. You know, the one with I think they're all in like, I can't remember exactly. I used to have it hanging up on my wall like a record cover.
Yeah,
and it had him. It literally had his face on there.
Well, see what was it, pre or post him doing the crime that he did?
It was probably pre.
Probably when?
It was probably before.
That's the only thing I could think of. If it was before, it makes sense. But if it was after, a little odd, a little weird, pretty strange.
We've just uncovered history here.
That's so strange.
Before too much longer, we're gonna have to be like, all right, so we're not gonna say what we believe and what we don't, but is it the fact?
Allegedly. That's why I use the big term allegedly.
Also, you remember the other night when we were talking about Abraham Lincoln's assassination?
Yeah.
About whether he lived to like the next day or not?
Yeah.
I don't remember if you were there.
I don't think I was.
Yeah, I think it was. I think we were talking to Tyler.
That's probably you chasing Tyler.
Yeah, and well, anyways, Tyler said that he remembers something about him living to the like 2 days later after he got shot in the head, and me and Chase were like, no, he died instantly. He got shot in the head.
No, I do think he lived the next day.
This is just like.
But I saw something on TikTok like a few days ago, and it was like, Abraham Lincoln's last words, the morning that he died. I was like, morning?
Yeah, like, I think he survived till the next morning. It was not long.
And then I was like, Chase, he did actually survive for a little bit longer. And Chase was like, no, he didn't. That man got shot in the back of the head. He's dead.
This was just like the women voting thing you're talking to us about.
Oh, okay. So real quick, let's preface this. Right. So, for those of you that voted on our poll about what to do for 660 subs, thank you. We voted to have the excellent challenge. So Sims and Tyler.
We did not vote.
We didn't vote.
Allegedly, the members of Under Controllers was not supposed to
I did not vote. And I did not vote. Now, my wife voted. My wife went in and voted. I did not vote. And Sims told me that I was a traitor because she voted. And I said, homie, it's after 1920. Women can vote. and he said 1920 ? And then he said, I think it was a little bit. What'd you say?
I think it was a little bit after 1920.
And then what was so bad was he got Tyler in on it because he mentioned it in front of Tyler. And Tyler was like, yeah, no, it wasn't 1920. And then just the other night, I was watching something and it said something about women being able to vote in 1920. And I said, I knew I was right about this. So I went and Googled it and I texted Sims. I said, hey, what'd you say about women not being able to vote? Did you say it was before 1920 or after 1920?
For some reason, I had it set in my mind that it was 1969, which was, I looked it up. That's the year we went to the moon. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's two monumentous achievements.
I just gotta.
Also, the civil rights movement was taking place in the early 60s too, so that might have been one of the other things you were thinking of.
I have no idea.
Rights and suffrage was, I think the amendment was passed in the year 1919, and I think it was the 19th Amendment.
It's the 19th Amendment, but it's 1920 is when it happened.
It was 1920?
It was 1920. I know that for a fact.
I think it got drafted in 1919.
It probably was drafted in 1919. That's probably what happened, but it is the 19th Amendment. Was women's right to vote, and so be sure you stick around. That'll be coming very soon. When do you want to do the challenge, Sims? We got to get Tyler in on board.
I was about to say, I think it's going to be like a group thing.
Yeah, we got to get.
Gotta figure out whenever we can both do it.
We got to get Tyler here. I've got to buy the eggs and everything. Have you guys seen how much eggs cost right now?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
I haven't heard about this.
Oh yeah, you weren't on the podcast for that. We agreed that for 660 that we would put it to a vote for the people to vote on what they wanted to see us do as a subscriber goal. And one of them was the excellent challenge. One of them was the cup game, which is you just take some cups, you put stuff under it, and you put an egg under one of them. And if you get the egg, you lose automatically.
The egg gets smashed on your head.
Yeah. And then the other one was like starting me playing MLB The Show with Sims coaching me through it to see how it goes.
It's going to be like a new series.
Yeah.
I was going to talk to you about that.
Yeah. We can talk about it a little bit more after.
All right. For 670, our next goal.
Yeah.
There are new banners and logos in the making.
They are currently being worked on.
Correct.
So 670.
We also need to get together and get some pictures for that.
Okay.
Yeah, we need you to take pictures of that.
Yeah. If
okay.
Yeah, like after right now we're gonna pause the podcast.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah, selfie right quick.
Yeah, we'll get some pictures after the podcast for it because the banner and a new logo is coming. I do definitely want to do like merch with the old logo still.
Yeah.
Just some merch. Like I definitely want a shirt with a merch on it. What? I want a shirt with the old logo on it.
I want a shirt. We should go back and even get the N7 logo.
We do.
Like the
I was actually talking to Jake
I don't like
about
the original one. I would rather make a new one.
I was talking to Jake about something new when I was making the new profile picture.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. But I was gonna put like a little glowing N7 right under the controller, just for
just as a little
cool.
little reference, a little callback to us originally being N7.
Also, for 1,000 our 1,000 goal, me and Jake talked about it, and I'm dyeing my hair lime green, so you better subscribe.
That's part of it. He said he agreed that he would dye. Are you gonna do all of it or just the tips?
All of it.
You're gonna do the whole your whole head. Are you sure that you want to do that?
Okay, maybe just the tips. I'll take it back.
Nah.
I was about to say, are you sure you want to do that? You could do the most Giga Chad move ever and dye it that color and then immediately go get it buzz cutted.
Yeah.
You could do the most Giga Chad move ever. It's like, hey, you just said I had to dye my hair. You didn't say I had to leave it.
Dye it green and then dye it solid black.
Just like give him a sample of your hair now and be like, all right, I want this color. Like as soon as I get done.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I dyed it. It's like, all right, I'm ready to go back black now. All right, let's do it. So, whoa, what are you doing? Hey, you just said I had to dye. You didn't say I had to leave it. Nah, I think people would be very upset with that.
I would leave it. I will leave it. But I'm not doing the whole thing. I will do about as much blue as I will green. I don't know if that made any sense at all.
It didn't. It did not make any sense.
Let me rephrase that. I will do as much blue in my hair. Wait, hold on. I will do green as much as there is blue in my hair. There we go.
So none. There's no blue in your hair.
There is.
Are you talking about the sombrero?
It's just hard to see because it's really dark blue.
Did you put, I see a little. Did you put blue in your hair?
Yeah.
I do see it now. I did not notice that until you just said that.
I had red in it, and then I did it blue.
I'm just now noticing this. I do see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but yeah, his hair definitely does have a tinge of blue to it. All right, yeah, we can do that. Maybe a little bit more green.
Knowing a little bit about hair dyeing.
The more you know.
So the other thing I want to throw out there is that I have recently started doing some Twitch streams. So if you guys want to go follow me on Twitch, it is...
wait. I was going to talk more about our sub goals coming up.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's all I was going to say is I've started...
Oh, well, I feel like our next one's 670.
670, yeah.
And so that would be 10. But we're at
665 right now.
Yeah. But 670 is 10 from 660.
Yes.
And then I thought we were saying 15 from 660. So that'd be 675. We're going to put it to another vote at 675.
I think we should just come up with something for that one.
All right.
I didn't know. All of us.
I didn't know if you wanted to just come up with something or put it to another vote. We could do like smoothie or the show or...
I definitely think that smoothie is a little bit further down the line.
So we're going to start playing the show then.
We're making Tyler drink the smoothie.
Tyler said he would. I said I would do, and so did Sims. We said we'd all do one.
Okay, I'll try it.
You don't have Chase already bowed out on that one. He said I'm not. He said I cannot. He said I absolutely cannot do it.
I have a pretty strong stomach, just not very strong taste buds.
Hey, that would be a good thing for you then. You wouldn't be able to taste the terrible things that we put in smoothies.
Oh, I'd be able to taste it. Trust me. I've watched the videos.
Oh, you know about it then. Oh, yeah, you know all about it. Yeah, you weren't even on the channel when we filmed that first video. You weren't on the channel for most of it.
I wasn't on the channel until about...
No, he was in like the second video.
Tanner?
Yeah, because our like second video was Captain America.
No. We're talking about
before
original,
the
like
reboot.
original cast members.
I thought you were talking about like since the reboot.
Since the reboot, yes, he was like in the second video
so,
that
like,
we did.
We gotta say OG.
Yes.
Oh no, it's OG new reboot. OG was like the original.
Yeah. The new was like
the
second
month
time.
and a half. Yeah, it was like the reboot.
Yeah.
And then you have the reboot, which is now.
That's right now. Yeah.
There's like 3 errors.
There are 3 eras of
3 chapters to.
There's 3 chapters to the story. The first chapter is Noble 7. The second chapter is Under Controllers. The third chapter is
the reboot. Are we gonna
Reboot
also
League.
like change names whenever we change logos?
No.
We're keeping it.
We're staying with Under Controllers. We might regret it later, but I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
it is a little bit long, but I'm happy with it.
I've made the new logo, but we've decided that we're keeping the name.
Good.
Yes.
Just making sure.
The other thing that we want to do is we want to make a channel trailer, and I'm not going to tell it right now. I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
It's in line with what I originally wanted to do for a channel trailer. And like I showed Tanner and Chase the inspiration for it, and they both were like, we can do that like very easily. It's like just literally flash our gamer tags up with everything, and yeah, we can literally do exactly what you want. So
yeah.
We're gonna sit down and get that edited at some point. We got to have some new photos, some new images, some new clips and stuff put in there. So
the computer that Jake got me to edit doesn't really like. It is much unlike a man and doesn't like to be turned on. At all.
It worked because that's what I used to record every video that we recorded. Excuse me, every gaming video that was recorded back then was recorded with the same laptop that Sims is using. Everything was edited with the same laptop that you were using. But that laptop also has Windows 7 on it.
Yeah.
And the current installation is Windows 11. I use Windows 10, but Windows 11 is up for upgrade. So
I tried to download. I told you this. I tried to download OBS, which is like what we use to like record everything. I tried to download it. It was like, you need to install Windows on this computer, and I was like, okay. I clicked on it. It took 2 hours.
Didn't you
even
say
like load the link?
You said it took 2 hours to pull the stuff off the flash drive.
I plugged in our flash drive like of the video I was gonna edit. It was like, do you want to import this? I was like, yes. It was like, are you sure? I was like, yes. It's like estimated time. It didn't load anything. It was just like,
goodness. You told me it took like 2 hours.
Yeah, it
just
took
to
like
do that.
2 hours, and I was like, I texted Jake and I was like, homie, this ain't working.
Yeah, so we got to figure out what to do about that. And I can't let him take this laptop because this is the laptop that we use to record the podcast. And if something happens and Sims can't make the podcast, well, then we can't record the podcast because we don't have a laptop. Yeah. Which I guess I could use the PC, but then we're chained to my office in there. And
hey, just move it in here.
No, I'm not moving that entire stuff in here.
Here's what you can do. Get another monitor for in here. Run a cord from your office all the way to in here.
Makes sense.
No. No, absolutely not. That's a terrible idea. I'm not doing that. No. Theoretically I could just bring one monitor in here, but no.
Also, speaking of OBS, I tried getting on there the other night and I looked at it for about 5 minutes and I was like, oh yeah, I remember some of the stuff. And then as soon as I remembered that I did remember stuff, I lost every bit of knowledge about it.
I meant to send Chase a link to a playlist. I'll drop in the Discord. There's a link to a guy that, if you want to learn how to use OBS, I'll link it down in this video too. He's called like the Video Nerd, I think is his name. And he just has a completely expansive tutorial guide to OBS, to Streamlabs OBS, and to OBS Studio, which is what we use. He has an expansive, like, he takes you through everything. He takes you through how to set up your microphone, takes you through how to add sources. Yeah, if you're into streaming on Twitch or YouTube, he takes you through how to set up your alerts and everything, how to set up your chat bot. I mean, every bit of it. He just does an expansive thing. And that's how I learned how to use OBS and everything. So I'll link that down below so that you can go check that out.
Oh, and I was even like excited because I realized that the editor that you did use, like, was on that laptop.
I'll put it on there.
Was the one that I used to use to edit what little I edited of like Warfare Wednesday and stuff like that.
I didn't realize that we both use. I thought you were using Windows Movie Maker. Honestly,
I was, and I was like, man, this is awful.
Yeah, Windows Movie Maker.
And I
sucks.
asked you like, what's a good free one? And you were like, use this, and I was like, okay. And even whenever I had my Mac, I was using like the Apple Movie, like the iMovie, for like a class project that I had to do, and like it worked so much better than
Windows Movie Maker. Yeah. I don't know if they fixed Windows Movie Maker since then, but Windows Movie Maker was the worst. Like, it wasn't. The main problem I had is I think it exported it into a file form that YouTube wouldn't accept.
Yeah.
So you had to, because matter of fact, that's how I stumbled upon what we use, which is VSDC Free Video Editor. Is I edited a whole video in Windows Movie Maker, and then I exported it, and it was like, oh, hey, YouTube won't accept this format. So I went and Googled, like, format converter, and it sent me to the website with it, and I downloaded it and found out that, oh, wait, this has, like, an editor built into it. So I started using it, and that's what I've used ever since.
Are you sure our mics are recording?
I am positive. I see the little rec button down there.
And usually it is.
It's right there. Yours is
red.
But
usually it's down
bottom. Here. Yeah. I moved this. That's the good thing about OBS. You can move all sorts of stuff around. Oh yeah, you wouldn't know. You don't. You can download OBS.
Yeah,
my bad.
It took 2 hours to load it.
Yeah,
and then it was like, you can't download this.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So yeah, Sims is gonna get his own laptop. He said so eventually. So that's just what we're gonna do. That's gonna be the easiest thing to do.
Yeah. In the making to happen.
Guys, I saw a very interesting I think it was a tweet, but I saw it on Instagram. This is from Ubisoft, you know, the creator
of Assassin's Creed.
Apparently they own Prince of Persia as well. I didn't realize that. And I think Far Cry looks like.
Yeah.
So it says that this was the
They also own Trials and Just Dance and
oh yeah, they do own Just Dance. I forgot about that.
I miss Trials. That was a long time ago.
It's an old game.
I feel like there are other games I can't think of right now.
So the post that I saw.
Watch _dog.
What?
Oh, Watch Dog.
Oh, Watch Dogs. Yeah. So it says the article that I found, it says Ubisoft has canceled 3 unannounced games as the video publisher continues to struggle. And it says, according to the industry insider Jeff Grubb, Ubisoft is considering mergers and acquisitions. However, I think they said that they have literally been laughed at, of like he would ask, like trying to acquire a new IP or trying to merge IPs, and said that people have like literally laughed at it.
Well, like the last like 4 or 5 Assassin's Creed games have just been crap. Like ever since whatever the one was. It was like the first Xbox One.
What was that? It was Syndicate, I think. Or
no,
technically Black Flag was, I think, on both.
It was one of the
Unity?
other. Yeah,
it was Unity.
I think it was Unity, and it was like the one that you could like play co-op on. But everybody knows Xbox One. If a game had co-op, no, it didn't.
Yeah, yeah. Xbox One was plagued
unless
with
your
that.
co-op was like, unless your internet was like your NAT type was A, you weren't connecting to anybody on co-op. Like, not a chance. Like, I can't name a single game on the Xbox One that co-op worked on.
I'm trying to think. Titanfall worked.
That wasn't co-op, though. That was multiplayer.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like multiplayer and co-op, two different things.
Yeah. You're right.
And none of it was like couch co-op either. Like,
yeah,
if we were sitting beside each other, it'd be like couch co-op. No, can't do that either.
Yeah.
So like that was where the Assassin's Creed took a like. Whenever they swapped from doing like multiplayer, which multiplayer in like Brotherhood was really fun.
I didn't even know it had multiplayer.
Yeah,
I had no clue.
You could like pick all the characters. Like you could be like an engineer and you would like assassinate people with like compass, or you could be like a jetster and have like daggers. It was like so cool. Or like it's called like the Harley Quinn, or you could be like a doctor.
I didn't know
something like that. Like it was so cool.
Yeah, see, the first one I played was Black Flag. So
they were like, no, let's swap from multiplayer to co-op. Co-op's so much fun. Didn't work.
Yeah.
And then like I think like after that one they immediately stopped. But all the rest of them aren't even about like assassinating people anymore. It's about like being the strongest like Viking and like going up and brutally murdering somebody.
Yeah.
Like it's not even about assassins anymore. It's like
I feel like Assassin's Creed was like like I feel like they should have. I hate it. I really hate to say this, but I feel like they should have quit after Revelation, after Assassin's Creed Revelation, where they wrapped up Ezio's story and everything.
Yeah.
And that's coming from someone who Assassin's Creed 4 is his favorite Assassin's Creed game. Like I love Black Flag, but I think they honestly like after Black Flag they should have shut it down. Like
my opinion on Resident Evil, like I hate Resident Evil.
They've got 7 games right now.
Biohazard
Yeah.
is literally on my top 5 like favorite games of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
It's that good.
That's how good it is to me.
I mean, that's how I feel about Assassin's Creed. Like, I think that they should have stopped probably at Revelation. Just finish off there. Because then you get into 3, and I think famously people didn't like 3 because it takes so long to get started, I think they say. 4, I absolutely love. 4 is
whenever they started like you weren't Desmond. Because like wasn't Desmond like the guy who
Desmond was in he dies in 3.
Yeah. So like anyone after Desmond was awful.
They're just playing Desmond's memories pretty much. Desmond's ancestors' memories. Because you're just some random guy in 4. But that's still my favorite one. I just I love the ability to be on a pirate ship, and just the campaign was great, the story mode was great. Just I love that game. It's such a great game. Then I played Syndicate, and going from Black Flag to because Syndicate was the new one that came out that year that I started playing Assassin's Creed. Excuse me. And Syndicate came out, and literally it's like half the size. Like you go from having the entire Caribbean to go around in and go visit every single island to just part of London, and that's it. Like that's all. And I was kind of like, well, this is kind of boring after you get through the story mode and everything. I mean, like I went through, and you can take over territories because like you're basically a gang leader kind of back in the old days, and you can go take over territories and everything. But after you do all that, there's nothing else really to do.
Now, like they all focus on like in game, like buffing up your person. Like, why? Like that wasn't the point. The point was like for this story, not for like the end game to buff up your character.
And also, more news on that, or talking about that. I saw that they said that Assassin's Creed Mirage is going to be much smaller compared to Valhalla, because Valhalla was I didn't realize this, a 60-hour long story mode. It was 60 hours. So they said, Ubisoft said that they are going to downsize majorly on the next one, because I think they said that the rest of the games take maybe 20 hours to complete. So 20 compared to 60.
Midnight Suns, I think they said it has like 70 hours.
Goodness gracious.
Gameplay, it's honestly to the part where like I'm burnt out on it. Like, I'm not even done yet. I think I'm more than halfway done, but it's just to the part where I'm like so burnt out on it.
Right.
Like I got like the second to last non-DLC character. Not gonna spoil who it is. But man, the game did come out over a month ago. So,
people probably already know.
I mean, it's Scarlet Witch. I'll go ahead and tell you that. And the last one he gets Hulk. I mean, like Midnight Suns even said like you get Hulk at the end of the game. So like the last one he gets Hulk. Obviously, like you know what's gonna happen if you get Hulk, because like he's one of the fallen. And he got Scarlet Witch because like you taught her out of like being bad, and now she's good. So like obviously like that's what they're gonna do with Hulk. But like I just got Scarlet Witch and I was like, all right, cool. Time to use my overpowered Iron Man to beat the rest of the game.
It's like having a level 100 Pokemon before you even go to the Elite Four.
Yeah,
huh? One of those things.
I really want to play that new Batman game. I think it's called
Gotham Knights.
Yeah, Gotham Knights, and it has like Red Hood in it. And Red Hood's he is mine and Chase's favorite
DC
Robin.
Yeah, I was about to say DC.
He's our favorite anti-hero.
Yeah,
from DC.
The game looks good. I'm not going to spoil it because something tragic happens in the very beginning of the game. I'm not going to say what happens.
I feel like everyone knows.
About something, huh? You think everybody knows?
I think so.
Because I guess, Batman. Spoiler.
Batman passes away.
Batman dies. Like,
dude, this game came out
a couple months
before
ago.
Midnight Suns.
Did it?
Yeah.
Because I remember announcing whenever it came out.
I think it came out in November.
But like, I know I said it on the podcast.
I think it came out in November, and Midnight Suns came out December 2nd.
Okay. Well, yeah, Batman dies like very early in the game. Like I think
that was told. Like that's why he's not a playable character in the game.
I thought it was. I just didn't know. I didn't want to spoil it. And then people are like, "What? Why did you say that?" Yeah.
Then another spoiler is that he does come back to life in the end.
I figured he would.
Nice.
He gets resurrected by Ra's al Ghul's Lazarus Pit.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know if I pronounced that guy's name right or not.
But
close enough.
I thought it looked like a very interesting game. I think the reviews on it said that the gameplay wasn't very fun, but said that the story was okay.
You know what game that I think people duke on way too hard?
What?
That new Saints Row game.
I've never played a Saints Row game.
I haven't seen it.
Like, as a diehard Saints Row fan, like, I've been playing Saints Row. That was one of my probably first favorite franchises.
Really?
That new game, it actually takes a lot of inspiration from 2 and 3, which were my favorite Saints Rows.
Is that just Saints Row 4? Or is that
no, they had Saints Row 1, 2, 3. They had 4, which was when the aliens and stuff come out.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had Got Out of
Superpower.
Superpower. And it was basically just Crackdown.
Yeah.
And then
like a dubstep gun. That game was crazy.
And Saints Row 5 was Gat Out of Hell, and you basically play as Johnny Gat, and he goes to hell and fights Satan, and you get angel wings and a broken halo.
Okay.
And then in 5 is Masters of Mayhem, which was supposed to be the original reboot.
Right.
But no one liked it. I didn't even like it.
Right.
And then they came out with a new Saints Row game, which I actually do like a lot.
Wasn't Johnny Gat in Masters of Mayhem?
No.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I thought I saw that. Like they were.
I don't know, but I made my character look as similar as Johnny Gat as I possibly could in the new Saints Row reboot.
Yeah.
Because none of the old characters are even referenced in it, which is the only problem I actually got.
Really?
I just know like all the other ones are like, well, like the Saints Row thing, like because I played like 1, 2, and 3, and those are all like the gang thing.
Yeah.
And then 4 is like, all right, you're president. It went from like being the strongest gang to being president of the world.
I mean, I guess that is the strongest gang.
Like the biggest debate in that community is what do you like better, 1 and 2 or 3, 4, and the rest?
Yeah.
And
because like
what is that? What are your stance on it?
My stance is Saints Row 2 is my favorite game, but Saints Row 3 would be my second favorite. I don't hate either of them.
Yeah.
Nor do I like 2 or 3 more or worse.
Right.
Because they were both very, very good games, in my opinion.
Right.
4 was just fun because it was just so much fan service. Like it's what in-game is. It's just like, want a dubstep gun? Have it. You want a smoke grenade that's your farts? Do that. You want to like, I think it had like the foam finger.
Yeah.
You could just like beat up people. You had like super speed. You could fly. You know, like throw Hadoukens.
That's just a game I've never played. I've never played Saints Row. Never played it.
Saints Row is a fairly, I'd say, if you didn't grow up playing it, then you probably.
It's a little more nostalgic game.
Yeah.
I got you.
It did not age well.
Really?
Yeah, and like that was another thing. Was like the first like 1, 2, and 3. It was about like stealing cars and like having cars, but like in 4, you had super speed, but why'd you need a car?
There's surely no use for
It's kind of like superhero GTA, huh?
Well, it was
1, 2,
actually
and 3 basically was GTA.
Yeah.
4 was
they were
basically superhero GTA.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was originally just like a crappy, I'd say, spin-off of GTA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was like the Walmart brand GTA for the most part.
GTA.
Yeah.
Then I think, didn't Century 4 get like a Best Game of the Year award or like a bestseller?
I don't know about that. They
Probably
probably got like
bestseller.
bestsellers.
Because I don't think it's ever won Game of the Year. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't
I'd
think
be
it.
very surprised.
I do remember because I remember you could get the DLC version of it, which it gave you like a Christmas DLC, an alternate universe DLC.
And we're back. Sims, do you want to tell what happened?
Yeah. So my wife, on her trip to New Orleans, hit a dead deer. So got a little update on that.
She is okay though, and the car is okay, pretty much. And the deer was dead. We want to say,
yeah.
Once again, they didn't.
She
hit
had
the
told
deer.
me that the 18-wheeler in front of the deer, in front of them, hit it first, and then they kind of bonked over it.
Yeah, but they're okay, and the car is okay. That's the main thing.
I really feel sorry for that 18-wheeler.
I'm gonna silence for that deer right quick.
Yeah. So what games have you guys been playing? I know you talked Midnight Suns a little bit. Tanner, what have you been playing recently? You and Chase.
Recently, like just the other day, Chase texted me on Discord and told me to download Castle Miners, and I played that for a minute.
Yeah.
And I've been playing the new Saints Row a little bit with my friend Tristan, and that's about everything.
Yeah.
Really.
Last game I played, I did play Iris Fall. I finished it. Go check out that review on Games with Gold.
What's funny about that is I can solve a Rubik's Cube, and watching that puzzle, even I was like, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, really? Okay, good. That makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, I had to look up. I actually figured both of those out by myself. Now, to get the achievement of doing it in 3 turns, I did look up a guide for that because I did not want to waste my life.
It's surprising that like everyone is. Because to do it in 3 turns, it would have to be set like
it was set
the same one every time.
Yeah, it's set. It's not random.
It would be funny if like it randomly came up and you're just like 1 move away.
Oh, I'd be so upset. That one I probably could have figured out though if it was only 1 move away. But I did 100% the game, got all the achievements. It's a really fun game. If you want to, I mean, you just get most of the achievements for playing the game, and then the rest of them are like solving puzzles without making a mistake. So I mean, and you can look up guides for those if you want to. It's a good little relaxing game.
Basically, you had to win the game.
No, I got through the game no problem.
You pulled out that game, God.
Now, whenever I went back to get all the achievements, yes, I did look up guides for those. But to get through the game, no, I figured it all out on my own. First go around. It was a good little like mental reset because I'd been playing a lot of Halo and Dark Souls, and Dark Souls just really, really messes you up a lot when you play it.
Well,
so,
and you're streaming Skyrim right now.
I was about to say, in the last time I played a game, I streamed Skyrim for a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to stream any of it tomorrow. There's over there freaking out. She probably hears somebody outside or thinks she hears somebody outside. I did stream it. I don't know if I'm going to stream any tomorrow, but we'll have to see.
I was about to say your next stream is set for...
It is set for next Thursday. I think I'm going to start trying to stream every Thursday night.
Video idea. Skyrim with mods.
It's a good idea. It's a great idea.
You know, the 2 games that you've played are on your stream are incredibly moddable.
Yes.
And neither of them have had mods.
Well, see, the Minecraft, I didn't want to mod it because...
It's also on... You're playing that on Xbox.
No, I'm playing that on PC. Now, Skyrim I am playing on Xbox, which both you can add mods for. You can mod it on console. Just ask Chase. Chase knows all about it.
Oh. Well, I know like now Minecraft on console you can buy like the texture packs and stuff.
You can always do that.
Yeah, but that's what I was about to say. Like, I remember people were like, "All right, now that we have texture packs. Give us like where you can buy mods and stuff.
Yeah, my favorite texture pack I think was called like the natural texture pack or whatever. It made the game look.
I remember the Adventure Time one.
I never saw the Adventure Time one. I don't think I ever got it.
I remember
the Mass Effect one.
Play
Skyrim
like the
one.
Adventure Time world.
Yeah.
For free.
I remember the Halo one. That one was my favorite.
I remember I remember most of them actually. There was the Halloween.
I remember that one.
Texture pack. There was the Christmas one.
There was the Mario one, like special for Nintendo.
Yeah.
I
don't think it stayed around long.
I definitely played the Mass Effect and Halo one.
I remember those too. I definitely played the Halo one.
And Skyrim, but it didn't have the whole Skyrim map. It just had Whiterun on it.
Did it only have Whiterun? I thought it had like a handful of things.
No, it was just Whiterun.
Huh.
Well, it had the what's that place called? The place that you go to get the Dragonstone from in the very beginning.
It's a dungeon. I can't remember what it's called.
It's a big dungeon on the hill that everybody remembers Skyrim for.
Yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that's all I've been doing. What I'm doing for Skyrim though is I'm just trying to get achievements, so I'm not worried about modding it. Because recently I've just really been into like trying to get achievements. Like I finished Iris Fall. Like I looked at the achievements, I was like, these are really doable achievements. I should just do them. And seeing that 100% and 1,000 gamer score of 1,000 gamer score just did something to me. So I was like, I kind of want to do that for another game. So then I just picked out, Skyrim. I read the achievements. I was like, okay, most of these are just beating the main story, and then it's also just playing through the DLC. And there's a couple random ones like successfully persuade, intimidate, and bribe somebody is one of them. Another one is like have a bounty of 1,000 gold in all 9 of the holds. So I mean, that one's not hard. It's like I said, it's just specific ones at that point. That's like
platinum trophies on PlayStation.
Yeah,
like I used to like not care about like how many platinum trophies I had,
but now you do.
But like some of them seem like for MLB The Show, it's like rank up from like amateur to rookie, and I'm like, for me to do that, because like I started my game in like veteran. Because like I selected my difficulty, got that. For me to like go back to like amateur and rank up to rookie, I'd have to like strike out like 300 times in a row.
Goodness gracious!
And I'm like, I want to get that one because it's really easy.
Just start a new game.
No, you can't. Like it's like, what do you want your difficulty to set at? And like I didn't read the trophies before. So I just selected veteran because I know like veteran is like kind of easy for me.
Yeah.
Like, whenever the next one comes out, I'll probably start at All-Star instead of Veteran.
Right.
Because, like, Veteran, like, I win every game I play on Veteran and, like, Conquest and stuff like that. Like, I know you don't know what any of that is.
No, I don't have any idea. No
whenever we start our MLB The Show, I'll say you have to start by beating the Conquest map.
I feel like that's going to be terrible.
Oh, it's incredible. I'll show you
afterwards. Yeah,
like a picture of
the only sports game I've ever played is Madden, and Tanner made fun of me the other day for it. He was going through my games because we were filming something, and he was like, "Jake, why do you have Madden?" I was like, "Because that's probably the only game I could actually beat you guys at."
I was thinking about it. You could pull out like Jenga. Like, man, I can beat y'all at Jenga.
No, I don't think I could.
I feel like there's a game out there. I was thinking about this like the other day. I was like, he could name something. I also thought it would be funny if whenever we started playing it would be the show, if you're like, homie, I've been practicing this for like a month.
How mad would you be if I went and bought MLB The Show and just started practicing right now?
I would be a little salty.
You need to go buy Mortal Kombat and start practicing.
Excuse me.
So you can not die from a flawless victory.
I was about to say, don't even. Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say to Chase. I was about to say, don't even try. I'm not even gonna try that one. I don't think I will ever be the ability to beat Chase or you in Mortal Kombat.
I can beat Chase. It's not very easy at all.
That's what I know. I could. I could beat you whenever we played the other day.
Yeah, that was kind of easy.
Yeah, I know. I'm not good at fighting games.
But I felt like with the MLB The Show thing, it'll also include another like Sims rant on, but not Smash. Because like this one, like MLB The Show 22 is notoriously awful.
Really?
Like it's what like most people say this is probably the worst one, and like I would largely
disagree.
Oh no, agree because like it's it's just so bad.
Yeah,
and like that's one reason why I want to play it is just be like, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
You just want to do a video and rant about it.
Please, San Diego, fix this and before 23 comes out. Like, please.
No, that's not. No, they're just gonna release 23. What are you talking about?
No.
That's how they're gonna fix it.
23 is gonna come out, and people are gonna be like, you know what? This is just as bad. Like, let's all of us just converge and go back to playing 21.
What were you gonna say, Tanner?
That's about how I feel with like every new game coming out or like every Marvel movie ever. I'm like, oh, well, this is garbage.
No, I'm excited about Ant-Man.
This makes no sense.
Well, see, remember he's a comic book fan. Him and Chase much rather read the comics than watch the movies.
But Ant-Man gonna be great.
I have no desire to see it because I haven't seen the rest of them, and I don't want anything to be spoiled.
You're a long way from Ant-Man.
Way off from that one. I'm gonna be way off until like Phase 7, probably.
See, for you to understand Ant-Man, you're gonna have to watch the Disney Plus shows also.
So have you seen anything on Spider-Man No Way Home? Like,
no,
absolutely anything.
I don't really know anything about it.
Okay, then I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Don't. I don't want you to.
That's what makes me happy.
Well, it was something about the canon about that movie, but I'm not going to say anything.
You can tell Sims afterwards.
Yeah, I'll tell Sims.
You can tell Sims afterwards.
After.
Sims, you said you had some stuff you want to talk about? Do you have anything?
Oh, Pokemon Go. They're on their newest event where Shiny Dende is the Pokemon. And just like every event, I won't get the shiny I want, so not getting Shiny Dende anytime soon or ever. Also didn't get shiny Stanley with Bells 3 years in a row now.
Sorry about that. We had to take the dogs out real quick.
But who let the dog?
You're talking about Kecleon.
Yeah.
You didn't get shiny Kecleon?
No, I did get Kecleon.
Oh, you did?
Got Kecleon from after Chessman Community Day.
Yeah.
So those are, I guess, 3 cool ones I caught in lieu of not getting shiny Stanler. But now shiny Dende released. And
now, which one is that one?
It's the Pikachu.
Oh yeah,
yeah. 7.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah,
but also,
I keep forgetting its name, Dende.
Hoenn Go Tour, whatever it's called, happening sometime in February. You can get shiny Jirachi if you complete the master research. So, yet another game that I'm gonna spend money on.
Oh, I know that you're gonna do it
shiny Jirachi
because you like Jirachi.
My logo on MLB The Show is Jirachi.
Really?
Yeah, I found somebody who made it, and I was like, well, stealing that.
Do you want that to be your logo on the channel, or do you want it to be a penguin?
Oh man,
Excuse me.
Let's do that.
What's your favorite Pokemon, Tanner? You said you want to talk about your favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, so Chase has been recently playing Pixelmon is what I believe it's called.
Yeah, it's Pixelmon.
On Minecraft. And I just like to say that my new favorite Pokemon is a Pokemon called Shuckle.
Shuckle is incredible.
This man, I have seen this man tank so many hits.
Shuckle's a really good Pokemon.
Like,
I've seen this man have like the highest defensive stat of any Pokemon.
I don't think it's got. It might. I can't remember. You can do some really crazy strats with Shuckle because like it's a very scary thing to see in like Nuzlocks. Like it's a great thing to have in a Nuzlocke, but it's also very scary to see in a Nuzlocke because most of the time they have Sturdy, so you have to do something to break Sturdy, and then also they do a lot of setup moves. I think it's a big stall. Like if you've got it, you stall with it most of the time. But also it has a lot of setup moves, and it can set up and then hit Ancient Power, and you hit Ancient Power, get an Omni Boost. Do it again.
Just die.
Yeah, it's very scary to see in a Nuzlocke. Very scary to see in a Nuzlocke. But
I've seen this man literally tank like hits from legendary Pokemon and be left on like 1 HP.
Oh yeah,
and it didn't make any sense because like he went into one battle with Shuckle, and this Shuckle leveled up like 11 times from one match. It was just very confusing, but yeah, Shuckle is a complete unit.
That Firattata thing. Have you ever heard about that?
Oh, yeah, I know all about that. The Focus Sash. and was it Focus Sash, Endeavor. Yeah, it's so funny to see that happen to someone. It's hilarious.
Best ride ever.
It's so great. I want to use that on somebody. I still think like the worst combo that you can do to somebody is I like to call it the Whitney combo. It's basically Whitney's Mill Tank, but you make it better. Of defense curl, milk drink, stomp, and roll out. I think that's like the best.
Nah, I still think
combo for one.
Rattata. It's like that beats anything.
Oh yeah, no, it does. I'm just saying the Mill Tank one is
the only thing that can beat it was like
worse.
a Lucario with like extreme speed.
Yeah,
I think that's the only thing that beats out Quick Attack.
Oh, Arcanine also has any Pokemon that has extreme speed. Yeah. Arcanine has it. Dratini can actually learn extreme speed, at least in Gen 4, I think.
And extreme speed might.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
not
it takes
sure if
priority.
it's faster than
I think it is. I think
Attack.
I think it's the fastest
like,
move.
The description for Quick Attack is like this move acts first.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's a priority move. I still think we'll see what's the deal if you have two people that use Quick Attack. It goes off
then
of
whatever
whose
Pokemon
speed is the highest.
Yeah,
yep. I think that's all priority moves. So extreme speed is a priority move.
Because I think in
Quick Attack's priority move. There's another. What's the other one? There's another one.
Aqua Jet.
Aqua Jet's one. There's a dark type one, I think.
I know.
Or ghost type. Is it like Shadow something? Shadow Sneak or something? Shadow Sneak, I think is what it's called. Something like that. I might be making that up.
I'm not sure.
I think Giratina has it. I can't remember what it's called.
There's one that's like something punch.
Mach Punch?
Mm-mm.
Maybe? No.
I can't think. I'll think of it like as soon as we get done and be like, yep, stop. Not sure.
He gonna be okay up there?
Yeah.
Gizmo's just chilling on the back of the couch. I'm scared that he's gonna fall.
It'll be good.
All right.
He's going from part of the podcast to live audience.
Yeah, he's checking out. He's sitting
so he'll
in the
decide
audience
what he
chair.
wants to do.
Please stick around, guys. We're very excited for our new logo and our new banner. We're probably gonna work on taking some pictures for that tonight. Tanner is working on our logos. He has been so kind and very awesome. The last thumbnail that you saw on the Halo Reach video was I did the preliminary thing, but Tanner went in and made it look a lot better. Added a lot of the stuff into it. It looks really good. Like very, very good. Much better than I ever could have done.
Boy.
I'm very, very glad that Tanner likes doing that and that he's good at doing that because I don't know where to start with thumbnails most of the time. Also, I think you did the one for Iris Fall too.
Yeah, I did Iris Fall.
You fixed that one up.
We had to re-upload that image though.
Excuse me. Yes.
A bunch of them have been redone.
I did redo a couple of them. I redid the Marvel ones because I discovered how to remove the background to our logo. Because originally when I made those, I wanted to put our logo in like Tony's chest and over the arc reactor, and then over his hand on the repulsors for the second one. And I was just able to do that, and it made me extremely happy. So I changed those. Also stuck our logo in Hulk's mouth. It was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Usually, like Jake will message me on like Discord or something, and he'll be like, "Hey, fix this."
Yeah, make this look better. That's usually what I do. And then he sends it back. I'm like, play with the brightness a little bit because like you can't read this word. And then it's like, oh wait, hang on, and then he'll fix it and then send it back. I'm like,
yeah,
chef's kiss, perfect.
Whenever I'm doing that, it's like 5 minutes later. Sorry, my voice. But anyways, about 5 minutes later, and then I'm like, you know what? This looks perfect.
Yeah, he's great.
It's I'm very, very efficient in doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I told Chase, I said we need to get him Photoshop ASAP.
Yeah.
Tanner needs Photoshop like
Photoshop
now.
ain't free.
Yeah, no, it's not. You got to pay for it.
You got to pay for it.
Yeah, you got to pay for it. You got to pay for Premiere, the editing software from Adobe. You got to pay for that.
You're just sending the link that I sent you for the photo editing thing.
I think the app he has, he can do that with, because he's using his phone. He's using his phone.
I literally just use my phone for all of this.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got some kind of app
on his phone.
it works. Yeah, I mean, I mean, that's the whole reason that we use OBS and that we use
Yeah,
free video editing software.
We use all the stuff we use because it's free and it works.
It's what we can afford. And it works and it's free. That's the same reason that a lot of people use Audacity. It's free and it works, you know?
I'd just like to say I'm super sorry for whoever's plasma grenade I stole off of Google.
I don't think that's that big a deal.
Yeah.
That was great. That was a great addition to the thumbnail. That made me so happy.
Yeah, I kind of had to stick it directly on.
Literally stick it, yeah. Literally stick it. Tanner, you've definitely got a talent for that and act for that.
Got a reputation for hitting people in the forehead with.
No, I was talking about like the designing stuff.
Oh.
For throwing plasma grenades at you.
He did straight up. He threw it at the tree, and this is something about plasma grenades. Usually, sometimes they'll bounce and then stick, but most of the time they stick.
I've noticed that, like, watching your videos, is like so many times y'all throw one, and it'll just like land on the ground. But like an elite will throw one, it'll be like bounce
and then hit you. Yeah,
it'll be like a stone skipping.
Yes.
Take 7 bounces and then
it's weird
stick
the way
on
it
you.
works. I think if you hit like a tree or something, it bounces, but if you hit a person, it sticks. So it hits, bounces, and then sticks, but if you hit a person, it just sticks. And
whenever I hit that tree,
he hit the tree, it bounced straight onto the top of my head.
Ground or a tree or like inanimate object doesn't stick to it.
It sticks to vehicles. It'll stick straight to vehicles. Too. It won't bounce off those. But yeah. Also, what's so bad is that we're playing. I think it's called No, not Cowbell. It's another one. But
one of the skulls,
and it makes them drop and throw more grenades. Cowbell makes the explosions bigger, but the other one is it makes them drop and throw more grenades. So literally, an elite will throw a grenade, shoot 5 seconds, throw another grenade, shoot 5 seconds, throw another grenade. It's like, where do they keep getting grenades from?
It's like whenever were we playing 4 or 2 the other day? You and Chase.
You and me played 2, but then we played with Chase, and we played 4.
I can't remember. When did we get the what are those things called?
The Mantis?
Yeah, the Mantises.
Yeah, that was 4.
Okay, yeah, that was 4. That was
talking about missions y'all on?
Yeah, the mission that we were on. We were just playing that to play it. Like we haven't recorded that yet.
Oh, y'all are playing Reach.
Yeah, no.
Y'all aren't playing 2 or 4.
We were playing 2 and 4 just to play, and we were just playing for fun.
What?
Yeah, no, we're recording Reach still. I think we've got episode 3 is edited. It's ready to come out. You and Chase are working on 4 because Chase got his PC in.
Yeah, just go ahead and send me the thumbnail for it.
Okay.
And I think I have some pretty good ideas for it.
Okay, cool. I'll have to get something put together on it because I've got to come up with the name and stuff. But then there's part 5 is filmed, and we still got to film 6, 7, 8, and I think 9 maybe will be what's left. Because let's see. We've got Long Night of Solace. It's done. We've got to do New Alexandria. Or no, not New Alexandria. Can't remember what that next one's called. Then New Alexandria. Then there is I can't remember what that mission's called. And then it's the last mission. So we got 4 missions left to do on Reach. And then CE we're not sure how to do yet because apparently it's only 2-player. Me and Chase figured out. Well, us 3 figured out.
Wow.
Like, what's so weird is that they moved it over to the Master Chief Collection, where every game is 4-player except for those 2. And even 2 is Anniversary. It's Halo 2 Anniversary. You think that they would have fixed that where you could have 4-player co-op, but no, they just stuck with the original game.
What's the one that, like, if you play 2, it's like a Spartan and
That's 3. That's 3. Halo 3, player 1 is Master Chief, player 2 is the Arbiter, player 3 and 4 are just random elites.
I don't remember.
And then Halo 4 is just 4 Master Chiefs. The rest of the game is just 4 Master Chiefs. Other than that,
nice.
Well, no, 1 and 2 it's 2 Master Chiefs because you can only do 2-player co-op.
Mm-hmm. We were lagging bad on Halo 4 the other day.
This is because y'all's internet.
Yeah, that internet.
I promise, fiber's coming soon. I promise.
Jake's like,
they're working on it.
I've been waiting on the next month for about a year now.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if it's gonna be next month. They're talking like it's gonna be real soon though.
Nice. That fiber stuff, y'all gotta call them every day until they put it in.
They're putting the stuff in the CO is what they're waiting on. They're waiting on stuff to go in the central office to splice it all together.
Ain't that what you do? You do that fiber stuff?
No, I don't do the outside
Not
plan.
that fiber.
We just, well, I mean, yes, that fiber. We just do the design work. That's all I do is just do the design.
So whenever fiber gets added everywhere, what is your job then?
Hopefully that'll be like 20 years from now, because legitimately, like we're slated that we've got work at least for the next 10 years. But see, our big thing is we do a lot of rural areas. So like and we're picking up work out of state now. Like we do some work we already did some work in Alabama. We do some work in Tennessee. We're picking up a new place. We're picking up some places in Arkansas. We were negotiating some work in Michigan, I think.
Wow.
And like that,
do you ever think you'll get to go to any of those places?
I probably won't. Like if I wanted to, like if I wasn't a pastor, like if this was my only job was working there, I probably would have been to Alabama several times by now. Probably would have been to Alabama. Probably would have got to go to Louisiana because we did some work in Louisiana that we picked up. But mostly they keep me in the office. I stay at home. I did do some outside work for a little bit, going out, getting measurements and stuff. Did that for about 2 months. After I'd worked there for about a year, they sent me out in the field for a little bit, and because we were just slow in the office, so they said, "All right, Jake, your turn to go out in the field and do some of that
when
stuff."
They sent me out into the rice field.
Back in now.
It was not a pleasant day.
Oh man. Sims, I just realized it's been like, has it been a month since I've seen you?
Bless you.
Possibly.
Because I think the last time we saw each other was the Christmas podcast.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't been a month. It's been
no, it hasn't been quite a month, has it? Yeah. How you been, buddy? What you been up to?
I've been good.
You've been you and Taylor went on another like trip, didn't y'all? Or did y'all just go to see family?
Well, that was like her family.
Okay.
We did like a New Year's trip.
Okay.
They were like,
Jake,
"Don't
I
go to the
haven't
mountain."
seen you in 3 years.
I saw you last week, buddy. Yeah, you didn't get to come to our New Year's party that we had.
I didn't know you had one.
Well, I knew that you wouldn't be able to make it, so I didn't say anything. I knew that you were gone, so I didn't really tell you.
I could have been here. Well, what day did you have it?
It was
on
last.
New Year's?
No, it was last Saturday.
What was last Saturday?
What was last Saturday? The 7th, I think. No, yeah, the 7th.
I was back.
Were you here?
13th. Yeah, we were back on the 2nd.
Oh, I didn't know that. My bad.
Yeah.
I was thinking Sims probably was going to be gone
No.
doing family stuff, so I just won't really mention it.
It's all good now.
My bad.
Now we have to play MLB The Show to make up for it.
We can. I mean, I don't mind. We'll play
heck
MLB
yeah,
The Show.
dude.
We're gonna have a New Year's.
Dude, filming it tonight?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yes.
It depends on if
Give
I have
me
to edit
the yes.
this video. I've got to edit this video.
Homie, you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday to edit this video. We can play.
I don't have it though. Do you have your PlayStation?
Yeah, no, I have my Switch here and it's on my Switch.
Oh goodness. Okay, yeah, we can try it. We'll see.
Yes. It's a yes. It's happening.
We'll see what we can do. We'll go hook it all up and see how it works. I've not captured anything off of the Switch yet, so we can try it.
We're gonna have some test footage of us playing MLB The Show.
This is gonna be
happening.
To watch.
I'll give you that one to edit. How's that sound?
You're gonna give it to me to edit?
Yep.
All right. Coming out in 3 years.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Windows Movie.
I'm kidding. Using Windows Movie Maker.
So it's getting put up unedited. Because the main edit isn't happening.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Just getting put up as it is.
Yeah.
Hey,
it'll be like some of our old videos.
There's some editing app I could download on my iPhone. It would happen.
They have some. I don't think you could get it on your iPhone.
We're just gonna make it one.
I can maybe download it on the iPad.
I think that what we're actually going to do though, as far as the podcast is concerned, I know it's been a couple weeks since we've had a podcast, mainly due to the holidays, family stuff, and just other stuff going on. We've been unable to film a podcast, and it's kind of difficult with Tyler living an hour south of where I live and Sims living an hour and a half north from where I live.
2.5 hours.
Is it? It's about 2. It's about 2.
Yeah.
Chase.
And then Chase and Tanner, they live like 15 minutes away. So I mean,
yeah, you're gonna probably see a lot more of us.
It's gonna be a lot of podcasts of us 3, or it's gonna be all 5 of us, and we do it over Discord because I have figured out how to get Discord and everything to work. So
Which is also how the
Minecraft video was filmed. That's how we got
Final
Chase's
Minecraft.
audio. The last Minecraft video.
Discord?
Yeah.
We got it
I
through
didn't know
Discord.
that. That's cool.
That's how I got Chase's audio. Was through Discord.
Nice.
So
let's plug some of our videos, recent videos that have came out.
The most recent stuff was we've got the second part of Halo Reach on Legendary. That one's pretty good. I actually
Excellent video.
Did you go watch it?
Yeah.
Did you like it? I'm glad.
All the videos recently are like so good in my opinion.
There's the Iris Fall video, the game's the gold review. That one's a little more special to me because I really like the way that I did the review on that one. It's the first video that I actually kind of sort of did a script for, and I'm pretty proud of that one.
I can't wait to edit that thumbnail.
Which one for
Iris Falls?
You did that one already.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, that's the one you already did.
I should have put Irish
Fall.
Yeah.
And then there's the episode 21 of Minecraft completed, which is the ending. That one's I told Chase I got a little misty eyed whenever I was editing that one, especially because that's the first one I've ever put music in.
I'm gonna be honest. Whenever y'all like build the wither, I was like, man, this is about to be like an epic fight. Y'all just died, and I was like, wow.
Yep.
Yep. I'm not even gonna lie. I was kind of disappointed.
Little shocked, little disappointed.
I was like, are we serious right now?
Yep.
Just wait until you see what happens after, though.
Yeah.
Season 2 leaked. What?
Not leaked.
There might be something else coming. We don't know yet.
Whoa.
Me and Chase have yet to really talk about it.
Spoiler.
It's a well, it was something that did a little bit after the
Oh yeah, I gotta edit that. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's not really season 2. Yeah,
that's not season 2. That's just
like a behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's kind of some behind the scenes.
Well, we talked
like,
about me like actually going in. My thing like went bright red.
yeah. That's because you were talking a little bit louder.
Well, we talked about me going in and like building an actual house, like taking down my like 10-minute house drop.
Yeah, the one that you placed on top of mine. Yeah,
and like building it. And y'all forgot to show something that I built. I'm gonna show it to you later.
You talking about Austin's house?
Yeah.
we didn't show it off, but we did show Tanner. We showed Tanner that.
The little like 2x2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny.
About that I dug in.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty funny. Y'all didn't show that off. I was like,
yeah. But definitely go check out some of those other videos that we just mentioned. I don't know if I probably won't link them all, but you'll see them kind of in the cards up, and then of course you'll see it at the end of the video. Minecraft completed that video, Iris Fall. Share these videos with your friends, guys, if you think they'd be interested. Share the podcast with your friends.
670 and 675 and 680 and 690 and 700.
Yeah, let's just take it slow.
Okay, I changed the green hair thing to 700.
To 700?
Yeah,
whoa.
700.
Oh, if we hit 700, Tanner says he will do the tips of his hair green, lime green.
Lime green,
as bright as I can get it to.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, so we need to go in depth on what the excellent challenge entails.
Okay.
Are we gonna film a video of us cooking the excellent challenge?
Yes, there will be 2 videos. One will be me cooking it and everything, and kind of like a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And then the other video will actually be the challenge itself.
Okay.
And the challenge itself will come out first. I've already figured this out. We'll put the challenge out first, and then we'll put the behind the scenes and the making of. We'll just call it the making of, pretty much.
We can do like a bloopers reel.
It'll probably be part of that, yeah.
All right, sounds good to me.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna go ahead and update the people on the excellent challenge. So, in the episode of regular show, it just says a 12-egg omelet.
But you can see, because I thought that too, you can see that it does have peppers and mushrooms.
But in the video, it shows peppers and mushrooms.
Yes.
I don't really want peppers and mushrooms, so I'm gonna sub my omelet to be a ham and cheese omelet.
Which I feel like might actually make it worse for you.
I will add hot sauce to my omelet. On top of that, with the bowl of fruit, you can see watermelon. I'm allergic to that. And I'm gonna have to sub it out.
It's made up of what looks to be watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew, I think is what it is. All of which are in the melon family. So we know that Sims is allergic to watermelon. we're not taking any chances with any of the family of watermelons. So we're going to do like
some
blueberries, oranges,
like blueberries, strawberries,
apples, stuff like that,
and a normal fruit salad.
Yeah, we're gonna do a normal fruit salad. I think Tyler's is pretty much just gonna be the actual challenge itself. He said that he's fine with that. So there's that.
So you can say
the 2 biscuits. I don't even think I'm gonna make actual. I think I'm just going to literally throw some frozen biscuits in the oven and go with that.
The chili, or we're just gonna can chili.
I'm just gonna get canned chili because I'm not trying to make actual chili. The actual omelet I can do. Excuse me, no problem. Y'all, I have to buy 2 dozen eggs. That's gonna be expensive.
2 dozen eggs. 4 cups. No.
Excuse me.
I think it's
4 cups of chili. I don't know how many cups are in a can of chili. I'll have to look at
4 cups of chili.
Man, this podcast is just full of cuts. This whole podcast
is.
I think it's time to go ahead and pretty much wrap this one up. But
right.
yeah, you got the excellent challenge all figured out and everything.
Excellent challenge.
Yep. So that's all.
Me and Tyler. It'll happen.
Just got to get a day to get it up here, and just got to get a day to get them together. That's the main thing, and they want to be sure they have a day that they're both hungry, and that
because it's gonna be hard if I like went to a buffet the day before and you're like, all right, excellent challenge tomorrow.
Yeah. So we just got to coordinate a good day for them. I do promise it's coming very soon.
But I think I'm going to take some inspiration from what Mordecai does.
You going to try and do it that way?
Do my little, like, put the biscuits in the water, mix it together.
Yeah. You're going to try it that way?
Yeah.
That's going to be yours?
My strat is to watch regular show the day before, document everything Mordecai does to beat the challenge.
Sims, do you actually think you'll be able to beat it? Like, do you think that you can do it? Because I know you did the Blazing Wing challenge, but that was only 6 chicken. That was more about heat rather than
that was 12.
Was it 12?
12 and 10 minutes.
I'll do heat.
Yeah, but I mean that's more about heat. This is more about the quantity of food.
Yeah. You think you can do it?
I think there's a chance.
You think there's a chance? All right,
but
that's all I need to hear.
Give it an hour. I think I can do it.
Because you can get up and walk away for a little bit and just like.
I think it says like you have to be seated the entire time. I think so.
We are to do anything with heat, then I will challenge anyone.
I told Jake we should do the blazing challenge. I've already done it once. I'll do it again.
I'll do it.
I mean, both of y'all can do that one. I'm not trying to murder my.
You're our fearless leader.
Nope. That's where I cop
Jake
out.
Said that's where I dip out.
I dip out. Us into battle, brother.
Hey, I said that I would do the smoothie, which is really out of my comfort zone because I don't like to throw up at all.
We'll just give you the smoothie, but like go to B-Dubs the day before and just get blazing sauce and make your entire smoothie blazing sauce.
Please don't do that.
It won't happen. It'd be funny though.
Don't pull an Austin and put spicy yum yum and stuff. Come on.
Well, I feel like whenever we get to that, we'll like do a similar thing about rules.
Yeah, we can make it pretty straightforward.
You know, say that one's a 690 smoothie at 690. If we're doing hair dyeing at 700.
I thought we said smoothie was like 900.
Yeah, but we also said excellent was 700, and we're doing it.
I'll help out. I will do the smoothie challenge, and personally, that is way out of my comfort zone because like I am a very, very picky person.
Yeah. Like I'm not. I am too. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But I said I would do it. I said I would do it for the fans. If we get 700 is Tanner dyes his hair. How about we put it at 8? How's that sound?
800.
800.
Smoothie at 800.
Guys, if you can get us up to 800 subs, we will share this with your friends. Share this with
everybody.
Anybody you can think of. Get this video. Not this video. Get our channel up to 800 subs, and we will do a smoothie part 2. And if you don't know what we're talking about, go look at on our channel. It'll be on the playlist Out of Controller, and it just says Austin's What Not to Smoothie.
2 point. That one says 2.0.
I don't remember if it says that, but
we'll be doing smoothie 2. No, I think
this will be What Not to Smoothie part 2.
Yeah.
So just
because part 1
never came out. Yeah.
Patient 0 of What Not to Smoothie
never
was
came
filmed. Out. It's kind of like podcast 8. We don't know where it is.
It just doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, guys. It's the myth. It doesn't exist. So, just if you'll get us up to 800, help us get to 800 subs, you can see us torture ourselves by drinking not good stuff mixed together. Anything else you want to add?
Half of our sub goals aren't good for us. Yeah. Excellent challenge. If one of us finishes that, homie,
you're probably going to be sick.
you're not gonna feel good for a long time.
Yep.
Smoothies, that's not gonna be great. The
Tanner
gallon challenge.
dyeing his hair.
If we get,
That's not much of a problem. Okay, here's another one. I'll drink the hair dye.
No, you can't do that.
If we get our special guest back for the gallon challenge, he's not gonna have fun doing that.
Yeah, he'll probably never drink chocolate milk again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you want to see all that stuff going on, come and check back on our channel. You can check out for more games, the gold reviews. The second game that I'll be reviewing is, I think, Autonauts is what it's called. That one will
the
be coming
MCU
out.
Blonde reviews.
We're
coming
working
back
on that
soon.
coming back soon. We had to take a little break after the Incredible Hulk. After that incredible failure, we had to take a little break, a little palate cleanser. Then we got some more gaming stuff coming along. I believe we're looking at doing some more Minecraft stuff, doing modded Minecraft this go around. So you guys come check that out, please.
Check out the stream.
Check out me streaming. I'll be streaming next Thursday, which it'll just be Thursday because this is going to come up on Monday. This will be Thursday. I'm playing Skyrim, trying to get all the achievements, so go check me out there. Twitch.tv/Noble7, spelled Nobel 7x777 is my
Follow us
Twitch
on
name.
Instagram.
Follow us on Twitter. Link in the description below.
Patreon.
Discord link in the
Discord.
We'll throw the Discord link in this time. We might have to make some rules along the way. Chase has pretty well got that set up, I think. So we'll put the Discord down in there. If you want to join our Discord, talk to us a little bit, you can. Thank you guys so very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. What's the most disturbing movie you've ever seen? I know that you're probably going to comment on mine of how it's not that bad, but it was to me, and that's all that matters.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Play Marvel Snap.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.
We love you.